Guitar Tech 101. My name is Mark Galloop, and today I'll be showing you how to restring an acoustic guitar quickly, properly, and so that it's ready to be played right afterwards. So let's get right started. The first things first, I'm going to act as if I just broke a string. So, normally they break up high. So, sometimes you have the string hanging out. If it gets stuck in here and you don't have a tool, you might need, usually, I forgot to say this, you might need wire cutters and some kind of string winder with a little bridge pin remover. Both come in handy. So, if this is stuck in here, push the string down into the hole. It'll usually loosen the tension, and you can pull these out with your hand. So, that's done. Then sometimes they get stuck in here, and if there's a small string, it might cut your finger. So you can just grab the wire cutters. You grab the string with the wire cutters, somewhere in here, if I can get it, and yank it out. And if you're on stage, you can do the same thing I just did, is just throw it on the ground. So, take it, put it in the hole, and apply pressure. Pull away with the string from the bridge pin as you're doing it. You want to push the bridge pin down and pull away with the string. That gets the bridge pin seated nicely against the top of the guitar. Then you'll take this end, put it through. You want to make sure that the guitar, it winds to the inside of the peg head. So when you do this, this is really important. I always push down here so that it makes the string wind underneath itself, and then pull up here so that it keeps the tension on the other end. So I give it about an inch or so on the low string. You'll want more distance from the fretboard right in here. Right in there, you want more distance on the high strings because you want it to wind more times on the high strings because they slip more easily. So with this, you start winding. You grab your string grinder, go a lot faster than your hands can. So then that's done. You want to take it, bend it, and this is a real important part. Bend it away from where you are. So you bend it up, wrap it once, take your wire cutters, look away, and cut it. Because sometimes those little pieces of string fly at your face. And I've had them go right into my eye before. Unbelievable. So, I told you that you need to put a little bit more room on the high string. That's because it might slip more easily because it's a thinner gauge and it's not a wound string. So, now we'll do an example of that. Once again, push down to get the bridge pin to release, basically. This is the kind that where if you use your finger, you will cut your finger on this little cable. So, if I can get it, perfect. You take your high string, apply pressure once again, pulling away from the guitar with the string, pushing down with the bridge pin so that you can get a good seat in there, good fit. This is giving me a little bit of trouble. Nothing else is new. This is ridiculous. So, once you got that in there, take it, put it through the hole. Once again, make sure to wind it through on the inside of the peg head. And this one, you can see that I have more room between the fretboard and the string. So I want it to have more winds. So I'll go ahead and wind that. Everybody knows how to wind something, huh? It's pretty easy. I almost like to do it with my hands more. That's because this is taking forever. So you want to make sure basically that the thing is coiling underneath itself and that it's got at least 3 wraps around the peg, the tuning peg on the high strings. If you get at least 3 wraps around it, then you'll know that the thing is secure. It's not going anywhere. So, once again, roughly tune it up, bend it away from you and wrap it around. That'll make it so that when you go to tune it, you won't stab yourself in the finger with it. Look away and cut it. Once you've done that to the whole guitar, you'll have a bunch of strings that are loose. So, I have another guitar here that I restrung just like that the whole way. Not in tune. You get your tuner, In this case, I use my phone because it's more accurate than most tuners I have, which is ironic. Tune it roughly. And I've been doing this for a while, so I know basically where they are. You get it all tuned up roughly. What you want to do, this is the important part. You want to take around the 12th fret, you want to take the string, the middle of the guitar, and stretch it. Give them good stretches. You'll hear the string crack a little bit. You might hear the wood stretch a little bit. Don't do it too hard. The thing that'll break is the string, not the guitar. But on the G string, the 3rd string, the 2nd string, and the 1st string, be more careful with those. Usually you'll detune it. So I'll have to go through, once again, rough tuning. Then do it again. Repeat this process 3 times. I'll just do it twice for now because I bet it'll be fine. So if you did it 3 times, rough tune and then stretch again, and then finally you'll tune accurately. The goal would be that when you do the stretching, that no strings would go out of tune. That rarely will happen, especially if you're on stage and your strings just broke. You just might not have as much time. So, let's see how well I did. Trial by fire. I'll play something that is hard on the guitar. The tuning should be about the same. There's a pretty G chord. Nobody would notice it's a little out of tune. I do, painfully. But, so there you have it. That's how to retune a guitar quickly and accurately. So thanks for watching Guitar Tech 101, and I will see you next time on WTIU.